come spend the day with me. My house is disgusting from being sick. So even though I'm not quite 100%, I had to at least wash all my bedding, put on fresh sheets and all the things, which Cooper always appreciates. I also had to do a few other things, like just empty the dishwasher, stuff like that. I really want to do a deep clean, but I think that's going to have to wait a little bit longer. But a couple other things have also been bugging me, like, oh my goodness, the chandeliers in my closet. Well, they're disgusting also, so don't judge the dust on them, please. I need to clean them. But also there's 2 lights in here that need to be switched. Should I get a ladder? Yes. Am I going to? No, I'm going to climb up on this little stool instead, but I have to at least switch the bulbs because if they flicker anymore, I'm going to lose my mind. So at least we fixed that. So as you might remember, I returned my boyfriend's new dog to him yesterday and he's back. Less than 24 hours later. So Curt thought that he was depressed, that he missed us. Poor guy. He is normally a vacuum cleaner. Oscar normally eats everything, and apparently he wasn't eating. And I think it was just because he didn't like his food. He likes the food that Cooper eats better, but he wouldn't even eat French fries, which he loves French fries. So Curt immediately brought him back. He wanted to visit. So, and I will say, as soon as he saw us, he did eat the French fries that had been sitting there. I don't know. So we decided to bring him over to Pup Social so he could hang out with us and Cooper, and we could just have a little bit of fun and all the things. And he seemed quite happy here. We did try to show him the splash pad again, and he said, immediately no. It's not up for the water, but he did enjoy just hanging around, playing with all the dogs. Cooper was like, look, the splash pad is fun. You don't know what you're missing. Maybe at one point he'll like it. Maybe not. We'll see. But Cooper was running and playing with all the dogs. Oscar was enjoying just hanging out with everyone. He seemed very happy. So that's good. And of course, he always loves getting all the scratchies, all the pets, all the things. And then this little baby golden came over and he loved playing with Cooper. Oh my goodness. They wrestled and played for quite a while. And that puppy definitely wore Cooper out, which was great. I ran across to Mariano's and got some food because I was starving, and then we had to head home. And we were actually going out to an event that I had been invited to and I was very excited about. And Curt was giving the dogs a lecture, kind of kidding, kind of not, about being good while we were gone. Was like, boys, please behave. And then when we were leaving, I was like, oh my God, why are we matching? I was kind of embarrassed and wanted to change, but there was just no time. We were running late. So we just hopped in the Uber and I spied on the dogs on the way over. We were headed over to the Treehouse Museum for a private tour that I had been invited to, and I was so excited. This is a restored, beautiful Gilded Age house and museum, and it is spectacular. I've been wanting to go here forever. Look at this, like, it's not a secret passage, but it feels like a secret passage. It goes from one room to the other. Can you believe this was once a single family home? It's now been restored and it's filled with unbelievable art. We were here for their new Tiffany lamp exhibit, but we also got to take a private tour of the whole home. You can actually do this. They have free private tours, I believe on Wednesdays. They also have some events and things, but it is unbelievable. The videos do not do it justice. That dome, they were able to save just weeks before it would have completely collapsed, and the restoration work is meticulous. I just love Chicago architecture, so this was so great, and Curt loves art. He was enthralled. This was one of his favorite things, this famous Tiffany lamp. We honestly are so lucky to have so many pieces here locally. This was my favorite piece to look at. I think that's so pretty. This was one of Curt's favorite pieces. It's kind of crazy that you can walk up so close to all of these different things. It was a wonderful tour. The event ended with this small reception, which actually ended with another history lesson, which Curt was equally enthralled with. The owner of Cohasset Punch was actually there making cocktails. This is a rum-based liquor that was created in Chicago in the 1890s, I think, and it was known as Chicago's signature drink. And then it disappeared, and the trademark became available. Greg Shutters just recreated it and restarted it in 2024, and the company restarted. It's kind of wild and crazy, but Curt absolutely loved it. I think we'll be buying that sometime soon. We were both exhausted after the event, but we were so close to the Louis Vuitton store in Nordstrom, and let's just say Curt's wallet had seen better days. So we kind of popped over there because I may have said that he really needed a new one. And so he grabbed one, and he also got a pocket organizer, but we had to order that. And the dogs were interested, I would say. They at least humor us and they look at everything. To be honest, I'm not sure if Curt cares that he has a new wallet or the dogs care, but I was happy about it. The dogs were more interested in their dinner and also playing. But anyway, it was a lovely day. I'm happy to see Oscar and that he's back. And thank you so much to the Treehouse Museum for having us. We loved it.